Capricorn, hey y'all, how y'all doing? You have reached your southern intuition and we are doing a tarot reading. We're taking a look into your current energies to see if we can give you some kind of advice. What is it that you need to know? We're starting off by using the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. This is one of my favorite oracles. I love it. And it is a full moon, so it only makes sense to use it, right? Note the reading, it may or it may not resonate for everyone, but I believe that everything connects eventually. And if it is your message to hear, Cappy, you will do so, and then please like, share, and subscribe. What is the Queen of the Moon? What do you have to tell Capricorn? Oh. Ooh, hunger. Which wolf will you feed here, Cappy? It's time to surrender. That's number 26 and number 29. We'll read about these. 26. Cappy, surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Let go of what you no longer need. Stop being so stubborn about holding on to aspects and behaviors that don't align with who you really are right now. Stop struggling. And the hunger, okay? Which wolf will you feed? Look at that beautiful full moon there. Which wolf? You know, it takes us a long time to realize that surrendering is a positive thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that giving up, you know, that, not just giving up. I mean that it's okay for a time to hand over. Like, okay, I'm done with this. And so for those of us that are highly independent and used to doing things quite on our own and admitting that we need assistance or that we might indeed have to let something go or for our own betterment, it can definitely be challenging. Letting go and surrendering admits or exposes us to voluntarily doing it. Surrender. We may need to show our underbelly, you know, like what's really underneath us here. We may need to admit that we got it wrong, that we made a mistake, that we grew a bad habit and we surrounded ourselves with people that are really not good for us. And it can make us feel raw in our realization. Look at you, Capricorn. Realizing who you are and who you love. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters, right? Let's get 3 shuffles. Please get a message for Capricorn. What's going on for Cappy? What's going on for Cappy? Cappy is standing in their power in this reading for sure. But there's something I feel you need to let go of. And that's okay. Because something is changing here. The underlying energy. There is change here for you. If you figure out which wolf you're going to feed and surrender to it. Where you're at, you're walking away, Sagittarius. I knew it. I felt it. You're walking away from things and places and people that don't serve you. You're done with it. You're tired of dealing with it. But it's hard. It's hard to give. It's hard to make things equal. Especially when it comes to love. You're focused on love here. There you are. In the past, Virgo energy, the Hermit. This is that going within. Like going within to figure it out. Which wolf are you going to feed? What is it that you want to do with your life? Who is it that you desire to have? What is it that you love here? You want a wake-up call. It's where your mind is. Wake up. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Immediate future, though? Still not. Still not letting down your guard. You are walking after your 9th cup of wish fulfillment. There is a brand new offer here that is coming in. but you feel trapped. There's that relationship that you've been thinking long and hard about. Overall, the Hierophant, of course, a relationship, and the Ace of Wands. All right, this energy of change, this change energy that's here, Cappy. There is a relationship that is calling you. There is a lesson here that you have to learn. There's something here that you've got to let go of. You're walking after your 9th cup of wish fulfillment. People probably think you're crazy. Like, dude, you got all this shit. Look at you. You're doing good here. What is it that you want? And you're like, oh, it's just time to surrender. I don't know. I'm trying to feed my inside here. And challenging you is people aren't equal. People might come in and offer something, but is it equal? It doesn't feel equal to you. You are the king that can have his cake and eat it too. You don't need somebody in your life that's not giving to you equally. You want love. You want there to be love, not love that makes you feel trapped or afraid. You want real love. And you've been doing a lot of thinking about that. Like, where do you find it? Who's got it? Who's going to be there for me when I need it? Who? And this is that wake-up call. This is that lesson that you're learning. To surrender. Your immediate future, though, look, I know what I deserve. Somebody's coming in with an offer here, and you're like, look, I know what I deserve. And if it's not going to be equal, you're like, fuck off. That's kind of where you're at. Because you're happy and you're content with yourself. You probably are feeding your own wolf here by yourself because you're that king that can have his cake and eat it too. You don't need. So you're good. You're happy. But this new offer is coming in, and I feel this one is real. Cappy, I feel that it is a real offer. Something tangible that's actually coming into your life here. And I realize, I know, your emotions are all bundled up and you're afraid and you're scared because you're doing good and you don't want to let your guard down and then somebody trip you up. But your outcome is this relationship that you have thought long and hard about. A new offer that's coming in. Here it is. It's coming. So let's see. Let's look into this just a little bit more. I feel you're just going to have to surrender to it because, well, if you want love, you got to go through the pain. Sometimes. I'm going to read you this wolf here, the Hunger Man. I'm definitely going to read it for you, but we'll just wait till the end of the read. We're going to take a look. Who is this coming in and offering Cappy this brand new beginning here? Something that you thought was over. That's the past of it. You thought that it had ended. And here it is coming back. There's news coming in. Like, coming back. Yep. Because y'all have been waiting. You've been waiting for some kind of action to come in. What are they doing right now? They're pushing back. They're ready. They're about ready to lay it all down, to lay it all out on the line. They're about ready. They're tired of the conflict. They're tired of it being, I won, or I'm right and you're wrong. They're tired of that. They're ready to come in, and they know that you're the one holding all the cards here. What do they think of you, Cappy? Oh, they think that you've got other options. They think that you've got somebody else in your environment surrounding you. That's what they think. So how do they feel about you? How do they feel about Cappy? They feel you're ignoring them. They feel, they're trying to offer you love, and they feel you don't want them. They feel that you're juggling. So what's their action? What action are they going to take? What action are they going to take towards Cappy? They are definitely going to take action because they find you very attractive and they're very passionate about you. And just because it was over in the past doesn't mean it's over now. They've been waiting for this moment. They've been hoping and wishing and praying that something was going to happen, and they are coming in. They're going to take action. What's something here that you don't see? What do you not see here? What is it that... Oh, see? I had a car fill. Look, there is a connection here. Surrender. Ten of Swords energy. You gotta surrender, Cappy. I've lost a card. I gotta find it. Look. Work on the surrender. Which wolf will you feed? That's what you need to do, Cappy. Which wolf are you going to feed here? Which wolf? What's your outcome going to be? The connection. Independence. Abundance. Love. So you might end up being single here. But I'm not sure because there is this connection. There's this very strong connection between you and this individual. It's just all about you deciding which wolf you're going to feed here. So we'll read about this now. Cappy, feed the good and the hope within you because there will always be a lean part of the cycle. Prosperity will come. Do not let your hunger blindly dictate you and your actions entirely. Recognize all that you hunger for. Now, this is the cool little backstory to this card. An old wise Cherokee of the First Nations of the United States is speaking to his grandson about life. The young boy asked his grandfather, "It is said, grandfather, that everyone has two wolves within them. The first wolf gives darkness, despair, hate, and jealousy, and sorrow. And the second wolf gives life, light, and hope, and helpfulness, and kindness. Yet, grandfather, I feel them fighting within me. What can I do?" And he says, "My small son, these two wolves will always fight, and they will always fight within each person. You are no different." "But which wolf will win?" he says. And the grandfather answers, "Whichever wolf you feed." We must be careful about what we nourish and feed within us. If we give abundance, remember the Six of Pentacles? If we give abundance to the aspects of the self that can harm others and ourselves, then we cannot truly thrive. Having no limitations upon these behaviors and patterns hurts us and starves the higher and finer parts of selves. That will bring us to a more happier place. To ripple that happiness is to others is the part of why we are on the planet as humans. We must recognize that in life, just because it is a cycle, there will always be a leaner, less abundant, and less bright time. Yet we have built our resilience and our self-trust for times like this, and we know we are both loved and protected. And the cycle will soon turn to a less shadow, and more bounty will be had. Look at you. Surrender, Capricorn. You're doing fine. You know, I realized there probably was conflict between y'all before, but there's a beautiful connection here. These are the energies that are available, and it's up to you to do what you want with them. So good luck with that.